Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackpool Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackpool Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackpool Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Hey, start trading Forex, indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit blueguardian.com or blueguardianfutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.
Okay, I'm going to turn this on, Angie. Hey, good morning, guys. Let me select the screen here. Can you guys confirm that you can hear me? Because sometimes my mic goes off. Hey, Chaiko 94. All right, so what do we have going on here today? So the EA has been in a negative trade since last night. Well, I believe this is since yesterday. We took a sell right here and a buy right here. No, right here. And I just didn't get out of it. It took one more trade here last night. They went into profit at this one last night as well. But RSI has been very bullish, so I'm assuming it's gonna push up one more time, close this trade out, and then it'll continue trading. But this is the only bad trade the system takes at the moment when market is doing this type of behavior, right? So I am working on a program right now at the moment to sort of identify this market behavior, to stop trading as soon as this high comes in until it starts making probably a higher high or something. But I have to figure this out, because this is where the EA sort of takes the one or two back trades. But everywhere else that's pretty good. So as you can see, we're sort of in a waiting period here. If it breaks out the bottom here, then it's going to continue down. If it goes up, then it's continuing up, right? But at the moment, it's bearish. Price action wise is bearish. The EA is looking bullish. Alright, so let me look at the chart itself. So we have a daily, it's been going uptrend this whole time. All new highs. But in theory, it's supposed to be rejecting off the upper end of this trend line here to come down here, right? So it's a possibility you might have a down move today, but I'm not absolutely certain about it because I believe it might want to go a little bit more up. and then come down, or just start coming down from this point. Let's see, we have news first. So you have jobs opening at job opening at 10. That isn't nothing. So it did a 32% and rejected off of this previous structure right here. But let's see what type of liquidity is hanging around. So you have the 61% at this location here. Also, there's an EMA sitting right here that's been rejecting off of 1-2 times. Let me see here. Let's see what else is going on. So far it's been holding this market structure here. I'm not sure if it's going to push down here though. It looks like it might want to. So based on the 30-minute, this was a fake out. Now I can check. So the next lowest volume location was here. Which is a fair value gap at the same time, right? So if it pushes down, it should push down all the way into this zone. Let's combine this zone here. So if you wanted to buy further, then you would have to be buying from this location here. So possibly at 8 o'clock, it might actually push down. I'm gonna need to get out of that sell trade it's in, that buy trade is in, because the buy trade is over here. It took the buy trade right here at this tip for this wick. So based on 5 minutes, this is a little area that we can pay attention to. So 5 minutes, it looked like we will come back up here in order to drop. If it's planning on dropping further down here, then it would have to come back up here in order to drop down here. But the fact that it did it over here already is what is worrisome. Right? The fact that it stayed down here and did a fake out. And drop. So it pushes up and breaks here. And this is the next location. And then you have all-time highs again. All-time highs again. So let me see what the information is on the rest of the chart. So we have Aussie, XAU Aussie is fairly bullish, right? On the RSI here. And it's been staying in a sort of a downtrending state. Euro, XAU Euro is now flipping into an uptrend and staying firmly to the uptrend side from this point here on. XAGU is looking let me see. It's bullish at the moment, but it could shift bearish at any point a little bit stronger. So I'll wait for this RSI to flip strong to either or bullish or bearish side as well. This one looks bullish so far, because as you can see, this is so this would be considered the zone where it's shifting between buys and sells. But after it broke this line here, it stayed above it, right? Between above these group of yellow arrows. So this is where it would want to shift downtrend, and if it stayed under it continuously at this point, at any point in time, then I would assume it want to continue down. In this case, it's staying above this line by testing it and going back up. So I'm assuming that this is going to want to stay bullish. Same thing with this one here. This was the area where the last downtrending arrow was located. So anything below this point would be a sell pressure. But it's been staying above it quite well. Also, which also implies that it might want to push up. Alright, so the probability of it pushing up to this 5-minute area that I identified earlier is more likely. So it wants to take a buy. These lines here, these purple lines are sort of stopping the EA from taking any trades in when it's inside of that zone. So as you can see, it was located up here most recently. So it would stop the EA from taking any trades within this region until it breaks out the high, right? Um, so I'll just move this down here for now so that we can see if it takes a trade. It should take a trade because the RSI, the ATR is pretty high overall. But all your EMAs are flat. Your 5-minute 200 is flat. Your 1-minute 200 is flat. All the EMAs are clustering together. So until it actually does a firm push up, nothing changes. Right? It's probably gonna do one more of these here into this area, completing this triangle right here. So what I'll do is I'll leave this at this point. After this is the next level, it's gonna has to break in order to continue up and turn actually bullish. Yeah, but for the sake of trial, let's try that. What's gonna? Let's see if it's gonna give a buy here. But so far, everything is very strong bullish at the moment. We have liquidity at the bottom here. So if it goes, takes this liquidity up here in this location here, and it pushes down, then it might come to this point. But if this number starts decreasing as it's going up, then it probably won't even bother to ever come back here. It's just gonna continue straight up. As for performance, I know some of you guys might have some questions regarding this. For the last week, here last 2 weeks. All right, so today is the 4th. On the 28th, when I started running this new system. Right, so from the 28th to now, it's been consistently profitable. These trades here that was negative, I took those manually and I had to close them. So manual trading was bad on my end, right? But not, originally the EA started doing better. Of course, they're all tempered trades. And it's doing a lot less percentage. As you can see, for the past 2 weeks, it did $200 out of I think $600 account. But I'm still trying to figure out how to stop it from taking this one shitty trade that it took here for a big drawdown. So this was the one that had a big drawdown. So I'm trying to figure out how to get it to stop taking trades in these locations, these triangular locations. I mean, I can manually stop it, but I prefer it to run 24 hours. But right now we have a lot of bullish volume here as well. Strong bullish strength here, and the RSIs are strong bullish as well. we could essentially take a small pie here. So anything that I took manually, it has a 0.09 on it. So as you can see in the history, I'm sure you didn't look at it, but in the history, anything that had a 0.09 was manual trading. So it's coming to this 5-minute location here. Because remember, I checked the volume here between these two, the green bar and then the green bar again. And this is the lowest volume area that it now went and collected. So if it breaks this, then we might see it continue up to here. And if you wanted to take a sell, it would have to be from the bottom here. And is your account working or no?
No, I'm asking. Hold on. I'm waiting in the little chat box. Shame on the waves of professionalism. Why you give me an account and then there's no link?
Oh, wait, what am I doing? Alright, so this is the lowest volume area here. But the way how the volume is looking, it's pretty much shaped downwards here at the moment. It did come and collected this volume, low volume area here. Right. So it did come for a retest here, and this is the next retest it's supposed to come for, which is right here. But I don't see a reason to retest all the way up there. It doesn't make any sense. So what I'll do is maybe I should just close this trade out, because if it starts selling, I'm gonna be in the wrong direction. Okay, this one has been increasing up here because it was at 1.7. So if it's increasing, there's more sellers coming in. All right, let's look at the sentiment to see what's going on there. So yesterday, this was all bullish, right? Today we have more sideways market, but we still have MyFX Blues bullish, Dukas is bullish, and Oanda is bullish, meaning there's more people trying to sell the market, right? At least more than 60% of people trying to sell the market. What I take into factor is Dukas and Oanda, since Oanda is pretty big and Dukas is pretty big. And XAG is still on the sell side, um, which is interesting, right? USD JPY. So USD is down. It's starting to sell off again here. So USD CHF is coming down. USD JPY is sideways. Uh, USD CAD bullish. So I'm looking at USD strength is what I'm trying to understand where the USD is trying to go. NZD has been going down, so that means USD is strong there, right? Aussie has been going down, so USD is strong there. Euro has been going pretty much sideways at the moment, so that tells me that USD is still a little bit strong. So if USD is increasing in bullishness, then gold is inevitably gonna turn around at some point. It's gonna start filling this volume area over here. Okay, 1.81. So the more this number starts increasing, it means the more likely the magnetic strength is going to push to the upside. I've been trying to figure out some EMA settings over here. As you can see, this hasn't been working out very well because it's giving the cells at the tip of the areas. But on the bullish side, it's been giving it pretty early, right? But these are the type of areas I'm trying to eliminate. So this has been working out, but I'm testing some different settings there. So it's at this triangular point here. Let's see if it breaks it. It push back in over here. We do have a lot of buy pressure coming in here, the buy volume coming in here on the OBV. 'So I'm gonna enter a buy. Oh wait, the system took a buy at the same time. I want to take a buy. So I was about to hit buy over here, and the EA took a trade at the same time. 5 minutes gonna close in 14 seconds. Nice strong bullish, so it's possibly it's gonna continue to this location. Um, in terms of readability, so in terms of readability here, um, which is the initial? You're talking about the EA, which is this one here. Um, so what I'm looking for is bullish data, right? If I'm looking for a buys, then I'm gonna look for the data to be buy higher number, sell lower number, bull bear, right? So data says it's sort of labeled the ATR levels as long as it's above 780, then the probability of it pushing is increased. We have an average ATR here. The average ATR is this is usually considered low if it's below 500, which is the ATR of gold, Aussie, Euro gold, and the three silvers as well. right? So it's a combination of all the ATRs from the different charts because I want to be able to know if they're all going to have volatility at the same time. Now, same thing with the average buy and sell strength here. The average buy and sell strength here is the combination of these 6 charts. If they're all pushing towards the bullish side, showing more bullish strength, then this is going to be stronger than this. And if this is less than 100, this is much higher in the 200s, then I can say, okay, the buy is probably going to pan out. So it just increases the probability, right? I have 90% bull, which this calculates pretty much all the data that you see on the screen, including some of the dollar data, right? To see if it's going to push or not. So it just increases a probability understanding. Dollar currently is bearish, 114, and the EMAs are bearish at the moment as well. Right, so if dollar is bearish and it's strong bearish, then probability of this continuing up is present. And this gold buy and sell data here. Oh, where's my phone?
Sorry, that wasn't working. You gotta sign.
Where's my Google Authenticator? Here. Look for the Blue Guardian one, okay?
Yeah.
Alright. So this thing decided to come back down. Okay, so it could be a break or retest here. Or a turnaround. One of the two. I'm not sure. But it did quite a few bullish bars here, so a few bearish bars is expected. So dollar on the EMA is still bearish. I'm guessing dollar just printed a few bullish bars, and that's what caused this bearish bar to print down here. But the EMAs are still on the bearish side. It's still below the EMA, sort of like how this one is above the EMA. So that's what we're looking at. I would just like to for this to go back to the bearish side, for dollar to go back to the bearish side, so it can help push this upwards. We do have a lot of flat EMAs in the area. So due to the amount of flat EMAs in the area, it's gonna be some shitty trading today.
Just embarrassed myself with customer service because you forgot to sign the thing. Okay, it works.
Oh, it works.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that's all that needed to be done.
Oh, but they didn't give you that option last time.
No, it doesn't give you anything. It's just on your Blue Guardian account. When you go to the
Oh, when you sign in.
yeah, when you're on your dashboard and you go to contracts after you make an account, you're supposed to sign
Yeah.
because it says, "Oh, status signed, view and sign."
I forgot about that part. I remember I had to do that last time.
Why, bro? And you didn't think to tell me this time. Come
Yeah,
on.
I have to do that for Annika's account.
And so it wasn't their fault. It was just you just didn't remember.
I just didn't remember it.
Bro.
Alright, let me see what's going on here. 274 to 191. So as you can see, this is 191 now. It was at 180s this morning, like 170 this morning. So it's been increasing steadily. That means more buyers are entering in this area. I mean, more sellers are entering. As it's going up, sellers are entering. So if sellers are interested in the market at this location, then it's just going to keep going up against them. And if it goes up into this area and this doesn't start decreasing, then we can expect it to turn around and start selling as well. So at the moment, this account is max leveraged. Just so you guys know, um, I would be unable to take any additional trades if I tried. Right. Um, so it's max leveraging. The EA set up to max leverage the account. That's how I was testing it to make sure that it actually survives. Because if it was really bad, that the system would be, it would blow the account within the first day. But it's been surviving for about a week already. Max leveraging all the trades. Of course, that means drawdowns can be fairly big, like at least 30 to 40% sometimes. Yeah, DXY is all over the place. Let's double check on that. So we have bearish at the moment still here. Um, so the EA doesn't look at DXY, it looks at all the dollar pairs to figure out what the dollar is doing against all the other currency in the moment. Um, then I usually just look at the DXY independently. Because sometimes DXY likes to go in the same direction gold is going, right? But normally you would see the other pairs are giving a little bit clearer data when combined together to understand what the dollar is doing. But overall, as you can see, it's bearish overall. Gold EA is 91% bullish overall. Overall meaning it's checking all these 6 charts plus all the US, all these charts here, right? All the other dollar charts to make a decision whether it's bullish or bearish. I'm gonna do a manual close here because I would like to get out of this trade. If this thing comes up here and starts rejecting, at least I'll take a smaller loss than I had before. Unless it pushes up and go takes both take profits at the same time. Because this trade has been in here since yesterday, um, which I did not enjoy looking at all. Alright, so 5 minute looks like it's gonna be coming to this location here for sure. It's looking like it wants to break out of this triangle, which if it closes above, perfect, right? Then it may want to continue up here. If it continues up, it might range and then break out again.
What?
Hmm.
We're gonna make fun of me.
Alright, so it's at its resistance point here as well. This is rejection point. So I don't know if it's gonna reject completely or not. Let's find out. Right, everything looks good for buy so far. So
Yeah, but it might go up, but then it might actually immediately wick back down.
I hope not.
I mean, you may not immediately, but it would probably wick back down.
Immediately from where?
So I already made this high over here,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's forming a triangle, right?
Right.
And usually, I know I've seen in the past when
It's not a
whenever
triangle anymore. It looks like more like a range now.
Yeah, that's true. It's not much of a triangle anymore. Right there. But no, but anytime like I've seen something like this, I'm pretty sure it usually likes to wick down,
Yeah,
like from the area.
I know, right? So let me double check that. Right, so it was looking like a triangle earlier,
Yeah, that's true.
and now it's looking like it's just a square range, which is going back to the top of the square range,
Mm.
right? The square range, the top of it is 2822, which is right there. I'd like to try to take out the highs of this range or fill this box and then to start falling. And if it starts falling, then it's going to be coming down in here. As you can see, all these EMAs are very flat at the moment. So it might actually come up here, reject to the downside. Alright, so I took a sell 50% there. With the stop loss right there. If it pushes above the where is Asia high, let me check where Asia high is. So Asia high is over here, right? Yeah, looks like it might take it out. More than likely take it out. If it takes it out, then it would make sense for it to turn around, actually come back down. Because on this, we have liquidity down here that hasn't been changing. This liquidity has been staying bearish. It is not changing at all. Normally it would decrease if it had no intention of coming back down. So what this tells me, it does have intention of coming back down. I just wanted to close this trade here for me. And then I can do what the hell it wants to do afterwards. But I'm not supposed to close the trade. So I'm not going to close the trade, because if I close the trade, then I'm sort of defeating the purpose of my test. Right? My test is to see if it blows the account or makes money. Even though I want to close it really bad. And so far, the data is extremely bullish. Over here, the strength even increases more. It was in the 280s, now it's 300s. This one is 300s, 16 to 0. 13 to 0. So it's pretty high on the bullish side. So I'm not gonna fight it. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna let it go until it stops going. $28, 24-ish. Let's see here. So I was supposed to sell right there at the Asia high. Possible rejection. Stop loss really tight. 15 pips. And a take profit at least to the low. But gold has been so bullish recently. I don't know when it's gonna turn back around. If it's planning on turning back around anytime soon. And the daily here, weekly. For weeks it's been going continuously. Right? So as you can see here, we sort of have an Elliott wave formation here. Right? Number 5 is supposed to be the fact that number 5 broke out of this high already, then therefore number 5 is supposed to be minimum the equivalence of 1, right? At minimum the equivalence of 1, so 2980. 2980 is a long way to go. So maybe I might want to hit that 3,000 after all, like everyone been saying. Or, it's a possibility. Let me mark that out. In this case, I should be super super accurate with it. Let me do very accurate with it. Alright, so 29, 76, 78 possibility. So I'm going to leave this line here for a couple of weeks. I mean, of course, you might have weekly bearish bars like this that comes down and goes back up, right? But either way, it's a possibility. That's theoretical, of course, because it can be shorter, but that'd be the maximum it can go. So based on Elliott wave, it would be that's the maximum it could go, or it could be shorter, right? So it could be shorter and come back down, and then do this type of movement, and then sort of go again for it. All right, so you see this number decreased here. Um, it went from 257 to 244. So the probability of this ever coming back down in this location is now becoming more unlikely. We have the volume on the bullish side here above the zero, and it turned back bullish here. The volume on the OBV has been continuously moving upwards as well and expanding from each other. And well, everything else is on the EA says it's bullish. So I'll continue to stay bullish with it. So after this takes profit here, it will not take a trade until it does a deep pullback to this 100 moving average. Right, so this green line here is a 100 moving average. It has to come back towards it, touch it, and then it's going to be allowed to take another trade up to the upside again or to the downside. Either or. But then it's when it's going to be reset down here. You see it's a sell trade and buy trade. It's going to reset back to zero. To where it's allowed to take one trade only again. And did you take any trade?
It's way too early to take trades. Like, you don't really know what's going on. I have an idea, but there's definitely no signs to take it yet.
Oh, okay. Good. And usually do an hour chart anyway, with our 30-minute. Alright, I'll be back. I have to grab something to eat. I'm just hungry now.
We have a breakfast thing, but your mom also made eggs. It's in the middle of them.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, it's the heaviest one.
The white one? The heavy one?
Mm-hmm. It's in a small metal. I'm like a widower. I'm like, it's in the heaviest one.
Is he gonna go yet? God damn it.
And like the what? This 5 seconds you got up out of your seat.
Yeah. There's a torture. Look at that. The trade came in here, and then it's been holding and holding and holding this whole time. Then it barely moved up. Then it held again. Now it's gonna barely move up. Then it's gonna hold again.
My coffee tastes so good. Like it really catches the coffee flavor.
Really?
Let me tell you shit.
It really catches. I was about to say, where's the coffee in the coffee?
I'm going yours now. You have to try it. Did I not put enough coffee ground? I was worried that I overdid the coffee ground.
He did not put enough coffee in there.
I was worried this would happen. Hey, last time I did it, I put enough coffee in there.
Yeah, load that sucker out.
It's because you did 8 this time, and I'm used to doing 6.
She's supposed to put more coffee, you know what I mean? At least I got 30 pip out of this trade so far. You know?
What are you in a buy trade?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I did think it was gonna go up. I'm just saying that you have to be careful because I might wanna wick or make a wick on
Well, the system was completely bullish all morning from the time I got here.
Yeah.
RSI has been bullish continuously. So RSI sort of captures the overall trend. What I've paid attention so far, right, is that the RSI does hold on to the overall trend.
Okay.
It doesn't change until the overall trend actually changes.
Yeah.
So even if it's draw down and I see the RSI still bullish on both of these here, the RSI average and the RSI bull bear, then the probability of it turning back around and going up is still present. Unless they flip, then I'm screwed.
Oh.
While it's in drawdown. But so far, what I've seen is that as long as they stay bullish, even though it's coming down on these pullbacks here, it's gonna flip back around at some point.
Yeah.
Which is what it did. That was a terrible drawdown though. That was a 160 pip drawdown.
Well, I want to take a trade for the long term because I want to practice what I've been doing overnight.
Make sure you take it in the right place because currently market is flat.
No, I know. No, that's why I'm like not just jumping in.
Yeah. And I can't close the trade anyway because if I close the trade, it means I'm sort of not really testing the robot anymore.
Oh.
So I have to let it finish its trade or fail completely.
Yeah. Wait, when's Valentine's Day? I keep forgetting.
Next week.
Is it next week? It's on like the 14th.
It's the 14th.
Right? Yeah, it's always the 14th. I need lonely traders in the trade. No, wait, no, that came out wrong. No, I mean,
You need some lonely traders.
No, wait, no, that came out wrong. I meant like you know when you're calling out like, hey, any lonely traders in the chat, give me a whoop whoop. That came out really bad. That's not how I meant it. Please. I'm only 19. Just so you know. It's like,
So what you're saying is that you're calling out to all the lonely traders and you're like, I'm only 19.
No, that's not what I mean either. You're making it worse. You're making it worse, bro. No, please. I'm not trying to attract no creeps, please. No, I just meant like whoop whoop or I never mind.
You just turn it around on yourself.
No, because because trading is like a lonely business and it's hard to like be in a relationship and do trading and it's gonna do like a whole thing.
All right, so it eventually came inside here. Now is it gonna pop out? If it pops out, great. If not, I'm screwed.
What's this Jolt Jobs opening? There's some sort of news.
Oh yeah, we have Jolt's job opening coming in soon. In 2 hours.
No, Swimming.
So a little bit more to go clear the Asia high. If it clears the Asia high, then great. That's perfect. What am I doing? This one here. My trader is a very strong resistance at the moment.
It always happens. You put in a trade.
This old trade has been pushing the market down every time we get into it.
That's too funny.
Come on, just a few more pips. Just a few more pips.
Bro, your desperation is showing. Get a grip. Oh yeah, speaking of chat, did you even check it or anyone asking you any questions?
Yeah, I've been checking it. Lilney's on there. A few other guys are on there. We were talking. It cleared it. It cleared the high. Right there. 28, 24. Oh yeah. 96. Okay. I need to clear if the bullish close. Come on. Come on, man.
Okay, I have like 2 hours before it. Get back.
I mean, manually, the system is if I simply manage the trade manually, then I'll come out pretty good. So if I just take every single trade and just manage all the trades manually, I should be fine. Especially during the high volatility time. It's deciding what it wants to do. Does it want to push up? Does it want to push down? Especially it's at resistance at the moment. So in theory, this would have been a sell here, right? So if I'm taking a sell here, it means I shouldn't be buying anymore. Um, and I should get stopped out of this sell before I go into profit. So therefore, it's gonna go up, right? Because if I'm taking a sell here, everyone else is taking a sell here, and my stop loss should be short. So, um, yeah, in theory, everyone who takes a sell here gets stopped out before it goes, right? All right, there you go. It took the trade. That was a bit stressful to watch, but it worked out.
No, I
Right.
finished it. Yeah, I finished that one. That's what I was going to keep. What do you think it is?
But even though I was thinking, okay, we should look for sells up here, everything is still like really strong bullish here at the moment. So I don't know if it's gonna keep going up or it's gonna range. It could potentially range here.
Let's check the news. Oh no, yeah, it's not coming for time. Jerks, jolly things. Why aren't you guys buying?
Did anyone else take buys or no?
You should have heard me earlier. If we couldn't work that. No, that works. No, it works. I tested it. It's too bad though that I didn't fix it yesterday because I took that picture. I didn't want to take so I'm just gonna go on.
Daily high. It's gonna go take out the daily high now.
Yeah. 4-hour closes in like 39 minutes. Sentiment has been saying.
See, Angie, look, my trade was definitely resistance.
Yeah.
As soon as my trade got close, it like sort of released the pressure and went up.
No, but it was going up for long.
I know.
I mean, you were getting profit.
I know, yeah.
Oh yeah, this ain't fun. And that's definitely gonna reject soon. That's why I'm gonna go over here.
I was looking at this article. So looking here on the daily, and apparently, wait, where did I see it? On a weekly, there is a range here, right? See this range,
Mm.
but then it broke out of that range, which is here. It did it 23%, pull back up, did it 34%, and in theory, it's supposed to come back go there. It can either stop here or go there. So this is our range before it turns around.
Mm.
Remember, this is a classic Elliott wave here, similar to how this was a classic Elliott wave here before it ranged.
Mhm.
Right. And after usually after the Elliott wave, the complete Elliott wave here, you see, there's a complete one there, and it dropped all the way back down. There's a complete one here, and then it pulled back down deep, fairly deep. So wherever there's a complete Elliott wave, it does do a big pullback, right? It's not present everywhere, but it is. See, there's a Elliott wave here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a deep pullback. This is not one. This is one. I did a deep pullback here, and this is now after a very long time. It's doing a perfect classic Elliott wave, right? So if it does a classic Elliott wave, like to the T, then the probability of the pullback coming on very strong is going to become likely. You're talking about weeks of sell. So we just have to be patient and wait this buyout to finish.
Mm.
And once it's finished, then we can take weeks after weeks of sell. Look at that! I got stopped out of this fake trade over here because it was here when we came this morning, and it just kept going up.
What are you selling? Isn't the robot saying buy?
I was buying. I bought.
Oh.
I was just saying it could reject from this resistance zone here,
Oh.
but they came and pushed all the way out and made all new highs. So all new highs is unknown territory. That's the territory you have to stay out of because it can just turn around again one just like that out of the blue. Especially there's an extension bar here.
Mm. A lot of people actually.
Okay. Be right back. All right, so I'm gonna finish the day here because I don't think there's gonna be any more trades coming in. It has to do a pullback before it buys again.
Maybe it's gonna keep buying. Because what happens is the reason it keeps buying because when it goes to the uncharted territories, a lot of people stop trading and it keeps buying.
Yeah, look, it went 100 pip from this point here. Shit, god damn it. I missed out quite a bit there. Right, so from this initial trade that we took here, it gave 159 pips. So maybe I should set it back to taking only one trade a day at 50 pip take profits. Because one trade a day was not one trade a day. It would take one trade every time it runs off of this 200 EMA. So let's just say it's at the 200 EMA here. It would take this particular trade for 50 pips, right? Which it did obviously here. But this was a manual adjustment. Um, and as long as the information is staying above certain parameters, it's gonna take a 50 pip trade. If the parameter is below a certain parameter, it should take a 10 pip trade. That's what I actually should do. So I should adjust stop loss based on parameters. So I'm gonna put that note on my board. Adjust TP. So if the bull strength is very strong, like it was this morning when we came in at this area here, the bullish strength was pretty much where it's at right now. It was very strong bullish. This was still below 100. This was above 280s. This was below 100. This was in the 300s. This was 16 to 0, 13 to 0 the whole entire time. The EA bull was 91%, and USD EA bear was 75% bear. So overall, dollar was bearish. Overall, gold was bullish, and overall, all the charts here. This calculates all the charts. So overall, all the charts were bullish. All the metal charts were bullish, strong bullish. So at that point, I should take 50 pip trades when it's very strong. So I'm gonna over the weekend I'm gonna adjust the system to adjust the take profit based on strength. The more strength it has, the bigger the take profit. Or even if it put a 10 pip take profit, and let's just say it continues here, and before it takes it take profit, it'll check the strength again as it's going up towards the take profit. If the strength increases to stronger bullish strength, it's gonna automatically take the take profit higher to 50 pip, and then keep going higher. If the strength keeps going higher, the take profit goes higher. So I should do probably a 10 pip gradual increase as the numbers increase. Gradual increase. So because it's in unknown territory, really, So this daily came above this daily high here. If it closes outside this line, as it has not been closing outside this line recently for the past couple of weeks, if it closes outside this line, it means that next day, if it opens above the line, then it might just actually spike up harder in order to push down all the way down. Because usually when market breaks a trend like this, a channel like this, it just breaks it for one short period and then rejects completely.
Sentiment was like, yeah, people are buying silver and someone is buying.
See, there's no example of a channel like that because the market hasn't done a channel like that in forever. Maybe here, right? So you see it breaks the channel.
Why do people keep censoring?
See, at this point here, it broke the channel and shifts back down. Over here, it broke the channel, did a reversal bar back into the channel. So if tomorrow it sells and closes inside the channel, then you'll have a downtrend coming in.
Anymore.
But that's just based on hindsight. So we just have to wait and see what happens. Good, this is an odd looking channel over here. It's like a 5-minute channel that breaks down, and then once it breaks the channel down, it just continues down like this, back into this zone. Secondly is, you see how this EMA was nicely angled to the upside? It's doing this sort of this movement here. So let me check one more thing. So highest point to lowest point is 277, and then lowest point to highest point is 300 pip in order to finish the Elliott wave. I mean, not 200 pip, that's like $300. So $277 approximately is the next high. I mean, it might do it there or even somewhere around here. But based on how this is looking here, if I close bullish here today, and then tomorrow it might actually come down to the bottom of the channel, which also means it's retesting this previous high here. And if it comes down to the bottom of the channel, retesting the previous high, then it might want to continue up again, I guess. Right, so you might want to do this and then this. Don't mind the ABCD, but I'm just using it for its exact purposes. Maybe like that. I'm not sure because it's been doing this whole time. Every time it does 1, 2, 3, 4, it comes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 comes down, 1, 2, 3 comes down, 1, 2, 3. Range 1, 2, 3, 4. Next bar is supposed to come down.
Are you using Elliott now? That's what I wanted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's no more trades for today. I'm gonna end the stream. The EA is still running live on my channel, so you guys can still look at it there if you want to see if it gives any more trades. You can turn up your volume. When it gives a trade, it's gonna just sound an alarm. This volume is in the downside at the moment, so if it's in the downside at the moment, we might see pullbacks coming in. If this white line breaks to 0, then we might see some deeper sells coming in up to this 100 or 200 in order to push again. But if the sells come below this here, then it's gonna want to try to take another buy to the upside again. And then it'll reset this bias to 0, so you can take a buy again from here. All right, thank you guys for joining today. I'm gonna head out.
Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackbull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackbull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackbull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Hey, start trading Forex, indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit blueguardian.com or blueguardianfutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.